Okay, so the answer to your first question is that this is a New Zealand accent. This video is basically about the most frequently asked question I get whenever I'm out, which is how do I get my hair to such a bright white colour. So I guess if you want to sort of know about that, then keep watching. Right, okay. So I think the first thing you need to know about dyeing your hair white is it is really, really damaging to your hair. I'm sure people have told you this. People certainly told me this. I thought I knew better. If I could go back 6 months, I would probably choose not to go white again, but seeing as I've done it, I may as well stick with it, I guess. Your hair will dry out, it will fall out, it will be split. Basically, you have to be really prepared to do this. If you want to do this, it is a lot of hard work with regrowth and stuff like that, but if you've definitely made your mind up and this is something that you want to do, I will tell you how to do it. Okay, so the dye I currently use at the moment is Nordic Blonde from Schwarzkopf. I'm using L++, which is the brightest white that you can go. Because my hair is not black or naturally very dark, I don't need to leave it in for very long. I could probably get away with using just +1, but I figured I may as well just go all out. So this dye is really, really easy to get hold of. It's at all supermarkets. It's about between $13 and $16. It is actually quite a sort of yellow blonde if you look at the packet. So if you use this and you want to go white, you do need a toner to go with it. It does not come with a toner in the box anymore. It used to come with like a really good conditioner. They've swapped that out for kind of like a toning moisturizer, which actually neither tones nor moisturizes anymore. So that was a bit of a stuff up on their part, I think. So yeah, if you use that, you're going to need a toner. The toner that I use at the beginning is just the Nordic Blonde one. It's about $10. You can get it everywhere, the warehouse, supermarkets, farmers. So it's a really bright blue colour. If you put that straight in your hair after bleaching it, it will go patchy. You will have blue patches. It will not apply evenly at all. So what you need to do is condition your hair, leave the conditioner in, and then blend a little bit of this product in with your conditioner. You work it into the very ends of your hair first, because that is what will discolour first, and then after a few minutes you just sort of work it slowly up your head until you get to the roots. Okay, so if you want to spend a little bit more money on toner, and that's definitely a good move if this is something you want to do, because if you have a better toner, you have to tone less often, and while toning your hair isn't damaging to it, it is very time consuming. So I'm using La Bioaesthetics Glam Colour Advanced in Crystal, which is actually sort of like a purple hair dye. It's quite hard to get hold of. I can put a link down below if you're interested. They have free shipping on it, I think, at the moment. So basically what you would do is take like a pea-sized amount of this product, work it in with your conditioner, and then do the same thing. Apply it at the bottom, then work your way up the head, and you just leave it in for 3 to 4 minutes, and it will get you to this really bright white colour that I have at the moment. The other thing you can do is try the new Nordic Cool Metallic, which is apparently new to our markets. It is currently sold out in Christchurch, because that's what I was looking for this week when I was dyeing my hair, but because it's sold out, I've had to go back to using the other Nordic one with a toner. So, metallic lightener does come with a toner in the box. The toner is extremely harsh. It will give you 2 packets. You need like a teaspoon mixed with conditioner again. The first time I used that product, I gave them the benefit of the doubt with their new toner, and I put it straight in my hair like it says. My hair turned purple. I was not pleased. It took quite a while for it to fade out of my hair. Yeah, so definitely use the conditioning, or even a hair mask, because you should definitely think about buying or using a hair mask if you're doing this to your hair, because it will really help your hair sort of pick its condition back up. Yeah, I think that's sort of all you need to sort of know about the colouring process. Oh, of course, when you put it in for the first time, you will notice that your hair will go orange, like bright orange. Don't freak out, that is part of the lightening process. You just have to wait it through and it will go blonde in the end. The other thing which is quite cool is that one of our chemists, it's Life Pharmacy, has started stocking the My Hairdresser, which is a sort of professional-esque brand of hair dyeing stuff, and they come with bowls and brushes now, which is so useful because I certainly had been able to find them for years before this. So it was like $5. It is absolutely something I recommend investing in. You can use it again and again and again, and it just really cuts down on the process and the time, and it makes it so much easier to dye your hair. What else? Okay, because your hair will be damaged and dry and kind of horrible, you're going to need a good conditioner. You're also probably going to want to use a hair mask or hair oil or something like that. I used Schwarzkopf Extra Hair Daily Oil Elixir when I first started. It's between like $13 and $16 at the supermarkets. It's alright. It has a really strong floral smell. Again, if you're looking for sort of a high-end, better version of the product, TGI or Tigi, however you want to say it, has a really cool product called After Party, which is this one here, which is kind of hilarious looking. It's like a strawberry sort of cream that sort of comes out there, and you just work it through your hair, and it is really amazing. It sort of rehydrates your hair and makes it feel sort of silky and smooth and actually function like hair again, rather than being quite dry and sheet-like, which is what I find my hair is like if I wash and condition and then don't put anything in. So I think that's all that you need to know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not a professional hairdresser, but I think I've had a pretty good experience and I've got a good result, I think. So yeah, best of luck, and I hope you've thought about this and this is really what you want to do. Alright, bye!